Hey there, ladies and joins. I'm the Mysterious JG. I want to welcome you back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. Had a bit of a knockdown drag out with more Reaper forces in this mission. The first mission is the mission in which my voice changed. No, this mission, unless I miss my guess, and I might, seems like it's the first time we've ever fought Reaper forces and Cerberus forces in the same mission. Never fighting them at the same time, because that would blow our tiny minds. But yeah, we fought little rushes of both. But the plot's made it pretty clear that these things blow up if you get too close, right? Yeah, they do. So I don't think you need to blow them all up, because I don't think there's like neat loot hiding near them. Although, you know what? You never know. Oh, thank you, Liara, for setting that up. Set off another one, Liara, why don't you? I was trying to run away, but I got stuck on cover. Why don't I just shoot them? The world may never know. Now I'll always wonder. Gestation pods. I think they're even more dangerous. They turn into those stupid little enemies. Stupid little man. Never mind, Liara's ready with massive overkill. Apparently she had that all queued up and was just waiting for a chance to use it, so when one arrived, she wasn't going to lose it. Alright, and I'm not really seeing any indication that there were cool loots. So that was a little bit of a waste of time there, but eh. See, this looks like a screen where we would have a neat little message from Miranda. In theory, we should be in a big hurry because Miranda's in trouble and needs our help, but eh. Not really the way this game works. A lot of illusory time limits, but generally you have all the time in the world to do stuff. Except occasionally they sneak one in on you, like, oh, I went ahead and did a whole bunch of, you know, side operations and loyalty missions after getting the Reaper IFF and having my crew kidnapped, and it turns out they're all dead when I get to the collector base. Go figure. That almost feels unfair, because while it makes perfect sense, it's not following the normal game rules. Anyway. This whole big area is someplace where we could have been fighting, I guess, the Reaper forces. We could have run past them and engaged them in here, but we sure can. Not till I'm done looking around.
We have underestimated the strength of the Reaper signal. They are here. The Reapers somehow know what we've learned about them. They have a weakness. I'm compiling our research data to archive before it's too late.
Archive.
Cerberus sent troops to defend the facility against the Reapers.
But it isn't gonna work. I just thought I'd mention that. The Reapers are here. The Reapers are queer. Get used to the Reapers. So 3,000 credits just for looking at that. I could have sworn there was a little puzzle.
Starting command sequence. Releasing husks.
What?
Can't move. What's happening? Oh my god.
Oops. Yeah, either I did something wrong or I'm still not at the room where you get to interact with that. I thought I was. There's some metagel. We did use some, although I think something's going on with that metagel counter, man. Instead of bringing me up to 9, I got a metagel efficiency upgrade, so somehow it's like, it's not quite every other use of metagel actually deducts from your count, but something's happening. Why is Liara suddenly grayed out? She didn't get herself killed, did she?
Right.
You know, she's over there like, this is the exit. I can see it. This is the exit, all right. Definitely the exit, Shepard. Let's come over here and do something about that.
We can use this as an exit.
Can we? Well, now you're back to being alive.
As you wish.
Why, Wesley will come for me. Kinda wish I'd gotten more ammo, but this feels like a room that will have more combat. I do not believe that all combat is over. I don't trust Gundam Mecha Assault 2. The narrator from when you win the game.
This will get us closer to the tower.
This is where the fish lives. Okay, so we're supposed to get on this thing, and then what? Oh, this. Are you a real husk or a background husk? I think you're a background husk. Oh, my gun is full of ammo, is it? Didn't I just tell you to lift? What's going on? Oh, okay. That was weird. We sure are closer to the tower, eh? So that seemed a bit pointless, but you know, whatever. It's an unoffensive little
This way.
gaming sideline. Can't hop over that. Oh, I think this is the area where we have the puzzle to solve. But I think we gotta kill some guys first. So let's get on that. Ooh. Those guys ain't messing around, yeah. Uh-oh, combat-y type music has started.
Stay out of their
So
reach.
let's go. Move. Oh shit, you are right on my... I did not realize I was moving closer to you. One thing, I didn't realize you were there. And I seem to be stuck. This is not good. Let's set you on fire and hope that you breathe your last. And then let's get away from you and try not to get your attention. Most definitely want to take out one at a time. Because I'm almost sure, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure there's a finite number of these guys to kill. There's only one place in this game where I recall there being an infinite number of guys. Because even that mission where you cure the genophage, I think it is possible to kill enough to make it stop. There is one mission right at the end of the game where the guys keep coming forever. This is not it. Jeez, they are. Way to get killed. Oh, you actually survived. Good for you. Garrus isn't back, so I'm thinking that's not it. We better get him back if we're gonna have to deal with that
They're all
Banshee.
coming from that room up ahead.
Let's get over.
Oh, fudge. So we're not even done with the brutes, really. So I don't even really know what to do. These are the two enemies that I would normally prioritize. Oh, there's a brute, kill it first. Oh, there's a banshee, kill it first. Oh boy. Don't want to get meleeed by you, lady. Appreciate the offer and all, but shoot. I'm actually not doing too bad. Running around in circles. I seem to be distracting her pretty good. My squad mates could do something about her while... Oh, ouch. She kind of threw a winging shot at me there. else is pissing her off with biotics. There, the RIs. Since Karis and I don't have them. Stopping her from recovering her barriers, so good job. Where are you warping around to? Damn. There we go. More? Really? No? Okay. So, yeah, this I think is the room where you have a kind of a
Let's
puzzle
move.
to solve. Let's go, go, go. Move. Move, move. Pod status activate. Pod status. Pod 1, foreign material present. Pod 2, pod integrity compromised. Pod 3, subject deactivated. So we can pod manual override. And then we... What did that do? Well, that made us able to activate this, which does nothing. It also makes us able to get into this. No, this one was already open. Then maybe something useful happened here? Yes. Got us a new weapon. Which I'm not going to bother to look at right now. M99 saber. So, I mean, does that really count as a puzzle? I don't know. Might be a bit of a stretch to call that a puzzle, but it was what it was. And that's all what it was. Now, let's, I think we're pretty close to the end of this thing, to tell you the truth, and didn't take me as long as anticipated. So, not for me so much, but for you guys, maybe a little bit of a blessing in disguise that last play session was lost, because I think I had a lot more difficulty with the combat sequences. It's not so much like, oh, I want to show you guys how super pro I am and never fail at anything in the game. It's more about like, yeah, it's not necessarily all that interesting to watch me keep failing at the same parts over and over. I still think back to that frickin' mission with those Grissom Academy kids. Man, I hated that section. This looks interesting. It looks like a bunch of money. It's actually research data, but come on, who are we kidding? It's kind of neat watching him sticking his gun over there. Alright. I believe it's time for dialogue or riff tracks. Okay, it looks like you should be able to hop over there. You can't. So never mind.
Tower access granted.
But this tower grants access to just anybody. That's the kind of tower it is. Gonna save the game here because reasons. Seems like big plot stuff's ahead, that's all. You never know when you want to showcase different outcomes for a plot sequence.
Get ready.
You want a piece of me? Get ready. Yep, he basically told us get ready for
Shepard.
plot sequence.
Commander Shepard. Excellent timing.
Ooh.
Put the gun down.
No.
Oriana tried to shoot me. Miranda's poisonous influence, no doubt.
Well, they're your
I'm
clones,
sorry,
right?
she
I mean,
missed. Where's Kai Lang?
so basically,
don't
Miranda
know.
and
Gone.
Oriana
He
are
took
like
my
liquid and
research
solid
left us here to die.
Lawson.
Miranda. Can you hear me?
Can you feel me near you?
That's close enough. Both of you.
Knock it
Kai
off.
Lang didn't finish the job, but I will.
This ends here.
On the contrary, now that the Reapers are taken care of, we have a way out.
But it's
Let
NWO,
her
no
go.
way out.
Shepard, don't let him take her.
That would be really fucked up.
Please.
She's his daughter, Shepard. He shouldn't be taking her.
So, different ways this can play out. You can say scary renegade stuff. It really doesn't seem to make... I don't get the renegade paragon system in 2 and 3. It doesn't really seem like you need points to say these things. Like, I have almost no renegade points, and I apparently have this option. Smurf dialogue is usually the way to go. Let's see if asking this question takes away our ability to use Smurf dialogue, though. So she's saying, Shepard, please. Like, squirrel, please. No, she's actually, dude is, trying to protect his legacy? Let's give him a chance to explain himself. But basically, yeah. As you guys may recall, Miranda is a clone of her father. He made her a female clone. If he's like super megalomaniac, why did he want... Well, you know, maybe we're getting into his own personal psychoses here, but why would he want to clone himself? He basically wants to create this legacy where he will live forever through his clone children, but he makes them both girls. Miranda in particular is like this pin-up girl hottie. I think Oriana's supposed to be a few years younger. She'll probably end up looking super hot like Miranda within a few years, but yeah, that's already a little weird. It's like, I'm going to make myself immortal through... I mean, you know, age-old, this idea that you'll be immortal through your progeny, but through his clones, and he's going to make them a different gender from himself, seems a bit weird. But his legacy of working for Cerberus to create husks? I mean, before we go with Smurf dialogue, let's give him a chance to explain.
What exactly do you think you've created here?
You dummy.
Hope. Few people have the stomach to do what it takes to survive.
But I love
What
haggis,
we
which
learned
is
here
a bunch
will
of stuff
save
inside.
countless lives. I will be seen as the savior of the human race.
I doubt that.
But, hey, you know, I've been wrong before.
I have no problem with you.
I think what
I
you're
just want
doing is
Oriana
good.
and the research data.
You want a lot.
Yeah, well,
You get your life in return. How much is that worth?
a lot. I admit it.
All right. Take her. But I want out alive.
Deal?
Or no deal.
No deal.
That's just a very silly look on her face. I'm sorry.
Did he hurt you? Are you alright?
Did he make you mad? Did he make you mean mad?
It's okay, Ori. You're safe now. I'm fine. I want to get out
I'm
of here.
fine, Mary.
We will. Give me a minute, okay?
I have to go fuck his brains out for saving my sister.
Commander Shepard.
Oh, I've wanted this for a long time,
Fancy
Shepard.
meeting you here.
We caught a break. Are you all right?
Did you
I'll
kill
be
Kai
fine.
Lang so I don't have to later?
Really. I don't know how you managed it, but I'm grateful you're here.
And she does the lean back with crossed arms pose. Classic Miranda. Yeah, so I don't think I'll bother to showcase any other ways this can come out. If you... There's something you can do in this game to fuck it up. I don't remember what it is. Like ignore certain side missions or whatever. If you don't do her loyalty mission, there's ways that you can play this out so that Miranda actually dies of her wounds, because she's clearly hurting from her fight with Kai Lang when you get here. I think if she's dying from her wounds, maybe it's possible for her father to escape if you use Paragon dialogue and cut a deal with him. But yeah, I think the natural ending is Miranda kills her father here, because that's kind of what her character arc has been building to for a long time. I don't honestly remember if on the paths where she dies here, I don't really remember whether her father tends to die or not. And of course, if you go renegade, you can kill him instead, and it won't affect the dialogue too much because she's certainly not going to be upset that you killed him. Obviously, that was her plan as well.
How did you do all this?
Well, to kill him.
Finding my father didn't take long once I confirmed he worked for the elusive man.
As I had. Ironic.
Just had to follow the lies.
But there were too many
Once I saw
lies.
what this place really was, I couldn't just walk away.
I had to run.
Of course.
Things got really complicated when Reapers showed up. And Kai Lang.
And then you really
survived.
screwed things up.
Not many people could do that.
When you mentioned he was involved, I took a few precautions. Probably saved my
Oh,
life.
that's right. If you have the dialogue with her on the Citadel... I think we had dialogue with her on the Citadel after the first time Kai Lang popped up. Maybe. I don't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, that's probably it. If you don't have that dialogue with her, it's possible for her to die. Probably even then, only if you didn't do a loyalty mission. I don't know. You survived. Not many could do that. And that's why, Miranda, I have to ask you to join my team at Survivor Series. We're going to be taking on the team of Honky Tonk Man, Dino Bravo, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and I am blanking on another like 80s Jimmy Hart Man of Teal. Dino Bravo isn't from that. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Let's move on here. And no, I'm not stalling so I can think of one more heel from that era. Bad News Brown. Let's move on.
Miranda, this whole thing was a huge risk. You should have told me.
You have a war to win, Shepard. This was my fight. It's been a long time coming.
You did
It's
it.
been a long road.
It's over.
And yeah,
Yes.
it's like total makeout time
I
if she was
just
your
wish
love
my
interest
sister
in the
didn't have
second
to
game
see
here.
all this.
About
My
your father.
butt. Basically
I'm
shrink
glad he's
wrapped in
gone,
this
Shepard.
outfit.
I'm sorry if that sounds cold.
Well, you killed him.
No.
I assume you're okay with him.
I understand.
I would have enjoyed killing him myself if I wasn't trapped in
It's
the Smurf
finally
path,
over
aka Paragon
for
path.
both of us.
You and me, Shepard. It's over.
We
We'll
can
never
stop
speak
running.
again.
Yes. You can. What's
Well,
your
now,
status?
will you join my crew?
Any intel we can use from this place?
Trying to get you to join my
Research
crew for a
data's
while.
gone, but we've got basic facility information, shuttle arrivals and departures, Cerberus included. No direct links, but it's a start.
Grab anything you can off the computer. We'll take it back to be analyzed.
I can do better than that.
Nice. Oh.
What?
What? What?
Before Kai Lang took off, I planted a tracer on him.
Wow.
If
he's
you
an
act
idiot.
fast, you'll track him right to the elusive man.
A tracer?
Because he's going there to cuddle.
Sounds like you thought of everything.
Not
Flowers
quite,
do.
but nobody's perfect.
For example,
Thanks,
I didn't think of Velcro because someone else
is-
already came up with it.
Exactly what we need.
Thought you might need some good news.
Now,
Damn
will you
right.
join my crew?
What's next for you two?
No, apparently not.
Get her someplace safe. Get this scratch cleaned up.
Old scratch.
Okay. I've got to follow all this up.
I'll be in touch, Shepard. Soon.
I hope so.
Come on, Ori. We've had enough of Father's hospitality.
Let's make sure everyone knows
She just
about this place.
disappears from the
Communications
conversation,
scrambler
doesn't she?
disabled. Listen to me. This is not a refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run by my
Cortez.
father.
Although
need
it's
to pick up
shut
at the
down
top.
now, so my warning doesn't mean much.
I've had
Now
enough
that you
of
can
this
hear
place.
it, doesn't mean a whole lot. Blimey.
There we go, folks. Successfully completed that mission with no fatalities. Well, lots of fatalities, just not... not even... I can't even say my crew didn't have fatalities. Gareth and Liara both bought it. Just no critical mission failures, I guess.
I wasn't in favor of your diversion to Sanctuary, Commander. Too many unknowns.
We had the
But I
known
was wrong.
unknowns, the
The
unknown
Cerberus
unknowns,
Ivy
the
raided
things we
hinted at
know
something
that we
big,
don't know, the things
but
we
we
don't
never
know that we don't.
expected this. All those refugees, all that slaughter, just to study indoctrination.
You'd think we'd have learned from
Sanctuary
what
didn't
happened
need
on
to shut
Omega,
down,
sir.
What they learned about the Reapers wasn't worth all those lives.
Eh, most
It's
of those people
useful
were
intel,
probably
Commander,
bad.
But you're right. The cost was too high.
Sure it
Do
was.
we have a location on the
The
elusive
rent was too
man?
damn high.
Yes. We had a tracer on Kai Lang when he reported back.
Good. That gives us a fighting chance to take Cerberus out of this war.
Agreed. We need to end Cerberus and focus on the Reapers.
Yep.
My thoughts exactly. Hack it out.
Seacrest out. We got some credits. We got priority Cerberus headquarters. And that is the mission I mentioned previously as the beginning of the end. Once we get that mission, the game's not over, because obviously we got to take out Cerberus and the Reapers. But I believe that when we complete the Cerberus mission, plot events will render it so that we have to finish the Reapers and we no longer have free roam and shopping abilities. Although you can still shop on your ship, I suppose. But yeah, if I wanted to go around the universe looking for cool coolrums.com. No, if I want to go around the universe looking for you know, stuff in the solar systems that can be turned into people on the Citadel for, you know, war assets and credits or whatever, kind of got to do that before finishing the next plot mission. However, we do not have to do it before finishing the next DLC. So we could start the next DLC next time, but you guys know me by now. The next video, we're going to have some, we're going to catch up with everybody on the ship, find out what people's thoughts and feelings are. Shouldn't take too long, and then I think we'll try to cruise around those systems we haven't cleared yet, pick up any roving, you know, Asari artifacts or Volus bombing fleets or whatever other random stuff's out there that we can find to cash in on the Citadel. And then our next combat missions are going to be whatever combat missions are part of the, for me, totally new Citadel DLC. So, random bullshit video. Then we'll get into the Citadel DLC. Couldn't honestly tell you how long that'll take to clear. And then we'll go into the end game. And again, I mean, I kind of wish I hadn't lost a whole play session. But, you know, you can write and tell me, you know what, JG, whatever you might think, those videos sucked. I've been watching your Mass Effect videos from the beginning, and that was just a bunch of crap. But, again, you know, you're entitled to your opinion if that's what your opinion is. But honestly, I can tell you, the recording session that's been lost to the ages because of my commentary track issues, I had so much more trouble with that mission. So I think it's probably just as well that we had a fairly smooth run on camera. We'll see if I can... I'd like to actually jump right on the Citadel DLC, because for whatever reason, I seem to be in good form tonight. Whatever. Next time, folks. Chit-chat with our pals on the Normandy. Hope you'll tune in. Thanks for watching. And we're closing in on the end of the Mass Effect trilogy, so please tune in next time for more fun. Bye-bye.